been warning about Sir Keir Starmer's dubious character for years, given his support for the truly dangerous Jeremy Corbyn, his efforts to reverse Brexit, his taking of the knee to the woke mob during BLM, his inability to define what a woman is, and, in the absence of compelling data, calling for more of those ruinous COVID lockdowns in order to look prime ministerial. It's my view that our new Prime Minister is a narcissistic, greedy, thin-skinned, dishonest man posing as somebody honourable.
Keir Starmer is increasingly showing his vulnerability under the pressure of unrelenting criticism. Rumours about him are becoming more vivid and intriguing, causing heated discussions and debates in society. Starmer's personal videos are spreading with incredible speed on the internet, which reveal unexpected and shocking sides of his personality, calling into question his status as a worthy leader. Let's dive into this exciting news we're starting to watch.
Is Keir Starmer gay? Must be. Keir Starmer? Come on. I bet on it, wouldn't you? He seems gay, he looks gay, he dresses gay. His sort of outlook is gay. Staying in Lord Alley's apartment, it's a bit gay. Being there for a month and a half, quite gay. Probably gay. Must be gay. I mean, that's the rumour, I guess, Westminster rumour and has been for the longest time. But I don't know the answer. But wouldn't you love it? Let's decide, shall we? Keir Starmer is banging Phil Schofield.
Keir Starmer has recently been hit by a real wave of harsh criticism, and his public support has been on the verge of disaster. A nickname appeared on social media, Keir Starmer, which only worsened his position as leader of the Labour Party. On Twitter, when it seemed that it couldn't get any worse, an even more shocking theory surfaced, causing heated debate and discussion. The nickname Keir Starmer went viral on Twitter, hinting at speculation that Starmer might be gay. Although there is no concrete evidence for this, the theory finds support due to the fact that one of his most loyal supporters is Lord Ali, who openly declares his sexual orientation. This creates even more tension and intrigue around Starmer's figure, forcing the public to discuss his personal life.
The phrase Keir Starmer is trending on Twitter today, in reference to the fact that many people are suggesting that the Prime Minister is in fact homosexual. This is of course prompted by the fact that the man who has done so many favours for him, Lord Ali, is himself openly gay. I have no idea at all if Keir Starmer is actually gay, but it is pretty clear by now that there is some kind of secret at the heart of all the business about lending flats and having clothes bought for Starmer and his wife. There is apparently a secret, the details of which are circulating in Westminster, which newspapers are reluctant to print. What this might be is anybody's guess.
However, these are just guesses because no one can say with certainty what Keir Starmer's true sexual orientation is. The intrigue grows, fueled by his financial secrets, real estate loans and spending on clothes for him and his wife. They say these issues are becoming the subject of heated discussions, although the media seems to prefer to avoid openly covering this topic. Too many questions remain unanswered, and rumours related to these secrets are becoming more persistent, forcing the public to think about his personal life. Could he be gay? Some believe that Starmer's marriage is just a mask created to form the image of a family man, while others suggest that he got married in his 40s, seeing this as the only way to success in politics. There are also those who believe that Starmer may be bisexual, claiming that this is the reason for his problems in his personal life. However, we see that the media shy away from specific questions about their nickname. He avoids direct discussion of this topic and avoids questions. Are these exaggerated rumours? This is an important issue that requires careful study of Starmer's life, especially considering that he only got married in 2007 at the age of 44. Was this a well-thought-out strategy to create the image of a family man? This turnaround is easy to explain, but it raises many questions about his true motives. The nickname Keir Starmer seems to put him on a pedestal of moral perfection. But in such a situation, when he appears to be an ideal role model, his every flaw becomes a reason for harsh criticism. While these rumors may intrigue the public, Starmer probably won't let anyone question his character or speculate on his sexual orientation.
Some say that Starmer's marriage is a sham and he's playing away from home. Others that he only married his wife because at the age of 40 he thought that if he wanted to get on in politics, then it was better to present himself as a family man. Some people say that he's bisexual. That this is at the root of the difficulty. One thing is absolutely obvious to all of us, which is that newspapers and television news channels are not remarking upon the bizarre nature of the claims which are being made by Keir Starmer.
In our society, where people can openly discuss their identity without fear of condemnation, it seems that there would be nothing wrong if Starmer revealed his personal affairs, but perhaps the reality is much more complicated and confusing. Even the political reporters in Westminster are feeling the strain. Rumors about Keir Starmer's personal life have always been in the air, following him throughout his career. These speculations concern not only his sexual orientation, but also his past, as well as the image of the family he is trying to build. But is it worth delving into these issues without specific facts? That would be extremely unfair. Suspicions about Starmer's sexual orientation have been haunting him for many years. Some stories even claim that in his youth he came to the defense of his gay friend from bias, which only fuels interest and raises many questions. Nevertheless, these aspects, although intriguing, are less important compared to the events and decisions that shaped his political career. These are the issues that concern the public, and they should be addressed. Questions about Starmer have been discussed for a long time, and the media are trying to be careful, avoiding open assumptions about him. Even if the press knows about some facts that remain in the shadows, they cannot announce them, citing reasons unrelated to public interests. Time is changing. The secrets that politicians keep in Westminster are no longer as resonant as they used to be. The real reason for concern arises only when these problems begin to affect politics or current laws. The publication of such information makes sense only if it really serves the public good. Otherwise, it's just empty chatter distracting from the pressing issues that require our attention.
But it's the hypocrisy, I think, which is really striking people here. That everybody knew that Sunak and Boris Johnson were a couple of rogues, but that Keir Starmer tried to present himself as Mr. Clean. And when you set yourself up like that, as someone who is supposed to be the sea green incorruptible, like Robespierre, obviously, when your little peccadilloes do come to the you're going to be judged more harshly for them.
The situation looks extremely alarming. The media has still not found any good reasons to stand up for Keir Starmer. Regardless of his background or personal life, he never tried to present himself as an ideal family man, did not brag about being an exemplary father or husband. He has never done this, and that is why attempts to justify the protection of public interests under the guise of hypocrisy seem completely groundless. Will Starmer realize that everything will depend on his next actions? If he really keeps his promises, people will quickly forget about scandals as old news. No one really cares about the strangeness of a leader if his actions bring real benefits to society. But if he sincerely wants to change the situation for the better, it will be a real test, especially for a person in a high position. There is a feeling in Westminster that there is something from Keir Starmer's past that is still hidden from the public eye. And it may be related to Lord Ali's affairs, or perhaps completely unrelated to them. Even if it's unrelated, if there's some secret out there that might be time for him to reveal it now, his silence becomes a potential threat to his political career. The reality is that voters will not care what happens in his personal life, as long as he does not show hypocrisy, dishonesty, or abuse his position. It may be too late to worry about such things, because they have already become known. What do you think about this video? Share your thoughts in the comments. See you